A whisper travels across the spiritual realm tonight, a command meant only for your ears, your eyes, your heart. Chosen one, this is not for the masses, not for the curious, not for those who wander without purpose. This is for you. God Himself is sending a direct instruction that will shift your life if you obey in silence. Welcome to this divine moment. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to Spiritual Greatness channel and turn on notifications so you never miss messages like this. If you are ready, comment below, "I receive," right now as an act of faith, acknowledging that your spirit is open to what God is revealing. Tonight, you are being called into a sacred obedience that bypasses human understanding. Isaiah 30 verse 21 says, "Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you, saying, 'This is the way, walk in it.'" God's voice is not casual. It is intentional. It is purposeful. And for you, it is urgent. This command requires quiet strength, humility, and absolute trust. It is not to be shouted in the streets or announced on social media. It is for your eyes, your spirit, and your soul alone. You may be wondering, why me? Why now? The answer is clear: God has been preparing you. Psalm 37 verse 23 tells us, "The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in Him." Every trial, every delay, every challenge has been refining you, shaping you, and positioning you for this very moment. Obedience in silence is your path to favor, protection, and supernatural alignment. It is your spiritual advantage. Chosen one. Matthew 6:6 reminds us, "But when you pray, go into your room, close the door and pray to your Father, who is unseen. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you." Obedience in silence is not just about following a command, it is about drawing closer to God in intimacy, allowing Him to work without interference, without distraction, without human scrutiny. This is your sacred space, where heaven moves on your behalf in ways that no one else can see. Tonight, I want you to understand the gravity of what obedience in silence can do. Proverbs 16 verse 3 says, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans." When you act in quiet compliance to God's instruction, your plans are no longer subject to human limitations. They become divine assignments. Every step you take in secrecy, every prayer you utter in private, every act of faith done without attention, multiplies in power. This is the hidden dimension where miracles are born. Perhaps you feel discouraged, as though your efforts have gone unnoticed. Remember Hebrews 11 verse 6, "And without faith it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to Him must believe that He exists and that He rewards those who earnestly seek Him." God sees every hidden act, every silent decision, every private surrender. What feels invisible in the natural is magnified in the spiritual. Tonight, your faith is being tested and multiplied. Obedience in silence also protects you from distraction and interference. Proverbs 18 verse 10 declares, "The name of the Lord is a fortified tower, the righteous run to it and are safe." By keeping your obedience private, you shield yourself from external judgment, human envy, and spiritual sabotage. Your breakthrough is not meant for public consumption until God releases it. The timing of revelation belongs solely to Him, and your trust is the key. Tonight, you may feel the weight of hesitation, the temptation to share, to boast, or to seek approval. Guard against it. James 4 verse 6 reminds us, "God opposes the proud but shows favor to the humble." True favor flows through humility and quiet obedience. When you act in silence, you align with God's perfect will. You allow Him to orchestrate every detail without interference. Your obedience becomes the conduit for blessings that will astonish those around you. Psalm 91:1-2 encourages us, "Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust." Chosen one, this command is a divine invitation to dwell in that secret place tonight. A place where God's presence is tangible, His protection is absolute, and His strategy is unfolding. The enemy cannot touch what God has concealed. As you meditate on this, remember Ecclesiastes 3 verse 7, a time to be silent and a time to speak. Tonight is the time for silence, the time to obey quietly, and the time to trust fully. Speaking prematurely, boasting publicly, or sharing your spiritual assignment before God's timing can delay your breakthrough. The unseen work of God requires patience, faith, and discernment. This is not passive waiting, it is active alignment with heaven's schedule. Proverbs 3:5-6 instructs us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." Chosen one, obedience in silence is submission at its purest form. You are saying, without words, "Lord, I trust you. I will follow your plan, even if it is hidden from the world." This is the kind of trust that shifts destinies. Tonight, take a deep breath and commit to God fully. Speak quietly in your heart, "I will obey. I will trust. I will move in silence as you direct me, Lord." Let this become your mantra, your anchor, and your declaration of faith. The spiritual realms are listening. Angels are ready to execute divine strategies on your behalf. Your faith, exercised in secrecy, is a signal to heaven that you are ready to receive. Remember Matthew 6:33, "But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." Obeying in silence tonight positions you to receive blessings that are larger, more complete, and more transformative than you can imagine. This is a call to prioritize God's agenda above personal glory, social validation, or human recognition. What you do in secrecy carries eternal significance. Psalm 34:7 confirms this, "The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and he delivers them." Your quiet obedience invites angelic assistance. Your hidden steps create a spiritual buffer against danger and interference. What God is orchestrating cannot be stopped by human hands or natural circumstances. Tonight, chosen one, your obedience is your protection and your invitation to divine acceleration. As you continue in faith, comment below, "I receive," if you are committing to follow this divine instruction in silence. Your engagement activates your own spirit, declaring to heaven that you are aligned and ready. Like this video as a signal of your agreement with God's directive. And remember, subscribe to Spiritual Greatness channel so that you remain connected to prophetic guidance that is coming specifically to those who are chosen and ready. Philippians 2:13 reminds us, "For it is God who works in you to will and to act in order to fulfill his good purpose." Chosen one, tonight you are not acting alone. Every step of obedience, every whispered prayer, every silent act of faith is energized by God himself. This is his work in you, not your own. Lean fully into his power and let your heart align with his will without question. Tonight is your sacred moment. Take it seriously. Guard it carefully. Obey quietly. Trust fully. Psalm 91:15 says, "He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble, I will deliver him and honor him." When you obey in silence, God answers. When you trust in secret, God honors. When you act faithfully without audience, heaven responds with acceleration, protection, and favor. Now, take a moment to internalize this truth. Your obedience in secrecy is a divine magnet. It draws blessings, divine encounters, and opportunities that would otherwise remain hidden. Isaiah 45:3 reminds us, "I will give you the treasures of darkness, riches stored in secret places, so that you may know that I am the Lord, the God of Israel, who summons you by name." Chosen one, God is summoning you by name tonight, and he is revealing treasures that are specifically meant for your life. Obey quietly, and you position yourself to receive what is hidden from the eyes of the world. You may wonder, "How do I know I am following the right path?" God's Spirit will guide you. John 16:13 says, "But when he, the Spirit of truth, comes, he will guide you into all the truth." Listen closely to the quiet nudges in your spirit. They are your indicators, your confirmations that the instructions you are following are divinely orchestrated. Obedience in silence requires attentiveness to God's subtle guidance, not the loud opinions of the world. Tonight, reflect on the power of hidden actions. Matthew 10 verses 26 to 27 teaches, "So do not be afraid of them, for there is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. What I tell you in the dark, speak in the daylight. What is whispered in your ear, proclaim from the roofs." The difference, chosen one, is timing. God will reveal the outcomes in His perfect season. Your responsibility is to act now in quiet compliance, trusting that disclosure and reward will come at the appointed moment. Proverbs 25:2 explains, "It is the glory of God to conceal a matter, to search out a matter is the glory of kings." There is divine glory in hidden obedience. It is not about secrecy for secrecy's sake, it is about honoring God's timing and creating a fertile ground for miracles to manifest. Your silent actions tonight are not unnoticed. They are the canvas on which God will paint your destiny. Remember, even when the world seems unaware, Psalm 139 verses 1 to 3 says, "You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise, you perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down, you are familiar with all my ways." Your secret acts of faith, your silent prayers, your obedient steps are fully visible to God. And He delights in your commitment. Tonight, make a conscious decision to remain faithful in secrecy. Obedience in silence requires discipline and humility. Philippians 4 verse 13 reminds us, "I can do all this through Him who gives me strength." Lean on God's strength to keep your actions quiet, to resist the temptation to announce them prematurely, and to trust that every step you take is noted in heaven. As you move through tonight, let the following become your meditation. I obey in silence. I trust in God's timing. I will not rush or reveal prematurely. I am aligned with heaven's plan. This declaration reinforces your commitment and aligns your spirit with God's will. Your obedience in secrecy is an act of faith that produces results beyond what you can see. Tonight, angels are dispatched on your behalf. Psalm 34 verse 7 confirms, "The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear Him, and He delivers them." Your quiet compliance is not passive, it is active spiritual warfare. By obeying in secrecy, you invite divine protection, strategy, and intervention. You create a sacred space where God's plans unfold unimpeded. Do not underestimate the significance of what you are doing in private. Matthew 6 verse 18 reminds us, "So that your fasting may not be obvious to others, but only to your Father, who is unseen, and your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you." The same principle applies to obedience and all acts of faith. What you do in hidden alignment with God will yield rewards beyond human imagination. Tonight, I challenge you to embrace the silent obedience fully. Remove distractions, silence the noise of opinions, and fix your focus entirely on God. Let Psalm 37 verse 5 guide you. Commit your way to the Lord, trust in Him and He will do this. Every silent act of obedience tonight is a seed. Every whispered prayer is a key unlocking doors that only heaven can open. Finally, remember this, God's timing is perfect, and His methods are flawless. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 says, "There is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens." Tonight is your season of hidden obedience. Your reward is coming, your breakthrough is near, and your destiny is being written in the secret place where God and you alone reside. Chosen one, commit now, obey in silence. Trust in secrecy. Receive in faith. Comment below, blessed and ready, as a declaration that you will follow God's command tonight without delay, without hesitation, and without exposing it to the eyes of the world. Like this video to align your spirit with this message, and make sure you subscribe to Spiritual Greatness channel for more divine guidance specifically for chosen souls like you. Psalm 23:1-3 reminds us, "The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures, He leads me beside quiet waters, He refreshes my soul." This is the peaceful assurance that comes with silent obedience. Heaven is aligning your steps, protecting your path, and refreshing your spirit. Trust in this process, even when the world cannot see it. Proverbs 16:9 says, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." Your plan, your effort, your intention is important, but the Lord's orchestration is what makes it perfect. Obey in silence, and watch as He establishes your path in ways that defy human logic. Tonight is a defining moment. Obedience in silence separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Hebrews 13 verse 5 reminds us, "Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you." God's presence is your guarantee, your shield, and your source of courage. As you act in quiet faith tonight, you are partnering with the Almighty in a way that will transform your life. Remember 1 Corinthians 4 verse 5, "Judge nothing before the appointed time, wait until the Lord comes. He will bring to light what is hidden in darkness and will expose the motives of the heart." Your obedience tonight is hidden from the world, but it is fully visible to God. He is watching, He is orchestrating, and He is preparing to reveal the fullness of His plan for your life. So, chosen one, take this moment seriously. Commit to silence, act in faith, trust in God's timing, and prepare to witness His miraculous work in your life. This command is for your eyes only, for your heart only, and for your spirit only. Obey in silence, and watch how God moves on your behalf. If you have been ready to step into this level of faith, comment below one last time, "Blessed and ready," to seal your commitment. Like this video as a sign of your alignment, and make sure you subscribe to Spiritual Greatness channel for continuous divine messages crafted for those who are chosen and prepared. Psalm 25:14 reminds us, "The Lord confides in those who fear Him, He makes His covenant known to them." Chosen one, tonight, God has confided in you. This message is His covenant. Obey it quietly, faithfully, and expectantly. Tonight, as you leave this message, remember Proverbs 3 verse 6, "In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." Your silent obedience is your submission, and God will make your path straight, your purpose clear, and your destiny undeniable. Go now in quiet faith. Obey. Trust. Receive. Your season of hidden blessing has begun.